Few bonds are as intense and transformative as the twin flame connection. This connection transcends ordinary romantic relationships, serving as a profound union that accelerates spiritual growth and self-discovery. Twin flame connection, often described as the ultimate union of two souls, transcends the physical realm, reaching into the depths of spiritual consciousness. The journey of twin flames is filled with moments of intense connection, spiritual growth, and sometimes profound challenges. As a matter of fact, these challenges can be overwhelming, leaving one with the desire or perceived need to break the twin flame connection. While it may seem impossible to completely sever a twin flame connection, it is possible to navigate the journey in a way that brings you inner peace and personal growth. Today, we'll delve into the concept of breaking a twin flame connection, understanding that this process is less about severing a bond and more about evolving beyond it. We will explore the nature of the twin flame connection, the reasons one might feel compelled to break this bond, and share some insights on how to navigate this journey with compassion and wisdom. The nature of the twin flame connection. The twin flame connection is a unique and profound bond that goes beyond the typical relationships we encounter in our lives. Unlike soulmates, karmic relationships, or soul family members, a twin flame is essentially a mirror of our soul. This connection exists simultaneously on both the 3D, physical, and 5D, spiritual planes. In essence, your twin flame is you, manifested in another person. This bond is characterized by an intense sense of recognition and understanding. Upon meeting, twin flames often feel an immediate and profound connection, as if they have known each other for lifetimes. This recognition is not just a feeling, but a deep knowing, an acknowledgement of the other as part of oneself. This is because twin flames share the same core energy, mirroring each other's strengths, weaknesses, and karmic lessons. However, the twin flame journey is not solely about romantic union. It is a path of spiritual awakening and growth. Both twins must do the inner work to heal, grow, and evolve. This work can be incredibly challenging, often leading to periods of separation and intense personal reflection. The purpose of these challenges is to bring both twins into alignment with their higher selves, ultimately leading to a more profound spiritual union. The illusion of breaking the bond. Many people on the twin flame journey reach a point where they feel overwhelmed by the intensity of the connection and the challenges it brings. This can lead to a desire to break the bond, to find peace and respite from the emotional turmoil. However, it is essential to understand that you cannot truly break the twin flame bond because you cannot break a bond with yourself. Trying to break this bond is akin to trying to separate from your own soul. The twin flame connection is a part of your spiritual essence, a reflection of who you are at your core. This is why attempts to break the bond through meditation, cord cutting, or other spiritual practices often result in the bond feeling even stronger. The universe, which is a reflection of you, continually reinforces the truth that you and your twin flame are one. For instance, consider a person who feels an intense need to distance themselves from their twin flame due to the emotional pain of the connection. They might try various spiritual practices to sever the bond, only to find themselves feeling even more drawn to their twin. This is because the bond is not something external that can be cut away. It is an integral part of their spiritual journey and personal growth. Take the example of Laura, who was deeply connected to her twin flame, John. Their relationship was marked by periods of intense love and equally intense conflict. Feeling overwhelmed by the emotional roller coaster, Laura attempted to break the bond through various spiritual practices. However, each attempt only deepened her sense of connection to John. Eventually, she realized that the bond was an essential part of her spiritual journey, and that instead of trying to break it, she needed to focus on her own healing and growth. Why some seek to break the connection. The desire to break the twin flame connection, despite its impossibility, stems from various deeply rooted emotional and psychological factors. Understanding these reasons can provide valuable insight and guidance on how to navigate the twin flame journey more effectively. 1. Emotional overwhelm. The intensity of the twin flame connection can be overwhelming. The emotional highs and lows can be exhausting, leading individuals to seek a way to escape the constant turmoil. The deep connection often triggers unresolved issues and past traumas, making the journey incredibly challenging. 2. Fear of vulnerability. The twin flame connection requires a level of vulnerability that can be frightening. It involves opening up and facing parts of oneself that are often hidden or suppressed. This fear can lead to a desire to escape the connection rather than face the uncomfortable truths it reveals. 3. Unresolved trauma. Twin flame connections often bring unresolved traumas to the surface. These traumas can be from past relationships, childhood, or even past lives. The intensity of the connection forces individuals to confront these traumas, which can be a painful and difficult process. 4. External pressure. Society, family, and friends may not always understand or support the twin flame journey. This lack of understanding and support can lead individuals to question the validity of their connection and seek to break it in favor of more socially accepted relationships. 5. Misalignment in the physical realm. Sometimes, twin flames may find themselves in situations where their physical lives are not aligned. This misalignment can include differences in life goals, geographical distances, or existing relationships with other people. These challenges can make the connection seem impractical or impossible to maintain. While the twin flame bond cannot be broken on the spiritual level, it is possible to navigate the relationship differently in the physical, 3D realm. This involves making conscious decisions about how to interact with your twin flame and how to manage your own emotional and spiritual well-being. One way to approach this is by setting healthy boundaries. For example, if your twin flame is not a supportive or compatible partner in the physical realm, it may be necessary to distance yourself from them to focus on your own growth and healing. This does not mean you are breaking the bond. Rather, you are choosing to prioritize your own well-being and spiritual journey. The role of pain and separation. Pain and separation are integral parts of the twin flame journey. The intense emotions and challenges that arise are opportunities for growth and healing. When twin flames are in separation, it is often because both individuals need to address their own wounds and karmic lessons. This period of separation, though painful, is a powerful catalyst for spiritual growth. It forces each twin to confront their deepest fears, insecurities, and unresolved traumas. By working through these issues, they can come into greater alignment with their higher selves and be better prepared for union, whether that is in this lifetime or beyond. Consider Sarah, who feels an intense longing and pain during her separation from her twin flame Mark. Instead of trying to break the bond, Sarah uses this time to delve into her own healing journey. She engages in practices such as meditation, therapy, and self-reflection, gradually uncovering and healing old wounds. This process not only brings her closer to her true self, but also prepares her for a more harmonious reunion with Mark in the future. Embracing the journey. The twin flame journey is not a linear path. It is filled with twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. Embracing this journey with an open heart and a willingness to grow is essential. Instead of seeking to break the bond, focus on understanding and integrating the lessons it brings. One way to do this is by cultivating self-love and self-compassion. The twin flame journey is ultimately about coming into alignment with your highest self, and this requires a deep sense of love and acceptance for who you are. By nurturing your own well-being and honoring your spiritual path, you can navigate the challenges of the twin flame journey with greater ease and grace. For example, Emily finds herself struggling with feelings of unworthiness and self-doubt during her separation from her twin flame, James. She decides to embark on a journey of self-love, engaging in activities that bring her joy and fulfillment. Through practices such as journaling, affirmations, and spending time in nature, Emily begins to cultivate a deep sense of self-worth. This not only helps her navigate the twin flame journey with greater resilience, but also brings her closer to her true self. Practical advice for the twin flame journey. Navigating the twin flame journey requires a blend of spiritual understanding and practical action. Here are some actionable steps to help you on this path. 1. Understand that it is okay to set boundaries in your physical relationship with your twin flame. This may mean limiting contact or taking time apart to focus on your own growth. 2. Focus on self-healing. Use the pain and challenges of the twin flame journey as opportunities for self-healing. Engage in practices such as meditation, therapy, and energy healing to address your own wounds and traumas. 3. Cultivate self-love. Nurture a deep sense of self-love and self-compassion. Remember that the twin flame journey is ultimately about coming into alignment with your highest self. 4. Seek support. Surround yourself with supportive friends, family, and spiritual mentors who can offer guidance and encouragement on your journey. 5. Embrace the journey. Accept that the twin flame journey is not a linear path. Embrace the twists and turns, and trust that each challenge is an opportunity for growth and spiritual awakening. Conclusion. The twin flame journey is one of the most profound and challenging spiritual paths one can undertake. It is a journey of deep connection, intense emotion, and transformative growth. While the bond between twin flames cannot be truly broken, it is possible to navigate the challenges of this journey with wisdom, compassion, and resilience. Remember that the purpose of the twin flame journey is not just about romantic union, but about spiritual awakening and growth. By embracing the lessons and opportunities for healing that this journey brings, you can come into greater alignment with your highest self and experience a deeper sense of spiritual fulfillment. As you navigate this path, know that you are not alone. Many others are on similar journeys, facing the same challenges and seeking the same truths. By supporting one another and sharing our experiences, we can find the strength and inspiration to continue on this beautiful and transformative journey. In the words of Rumi, the wound is the place where the light enters you. Embrace your wounds, your challenges, and your pain, for they are the gateways to your deepest healing and spiritual awakening. Trust in the journey and know that you are always guided and supported by the universe.